Hi everyone and welcome to our Python basics video. Today we will cover writing and running your first Python program, understanding the Python interpreter, interactive mode versus scripting mode, basic syntax and indentation, and some of the comments and doc string types that we can check today. Okay, let's get started. First, let's open Google Colab. colab.research.google.com. Log in with your Gmail ID. Okay. So as soon as you saw this, you logged in. You can see a notebook to open. You can create a notebook, and I can click on New Notebook, and it opens a new notebook like this. Let us wait for a minute. Yeah. After that, you can try to connect here. In the top right corner, you have a element. Okay, let's done it. Let's click it. Now it is connecting. Yeah. So once it is connected, we can straight away write our program. Okay. Now it is connected. Print hello world. Hello world. Now you can run this by clicking the cell run button or shift enter. Now or else I can put my cursor within the cell and then click, press shift enter. Now you can see the response is being displayed at the bottom of the cell. Okay. So you just done your first Python program. The print function is used to display text onto your screen. Okay. Here actually it is printing hello world. This is the text that you are printing using print function. Okay. Let's talk about a little bit on the Python interpreter, right? So Python interpreter is a program that reads and executes Python code. There are two main ways to use the interpreter. One is interactive mode and a scripting mode. Okay, this one is interactive mode and scripting mode. It can take more than one input in a cell. For example, each cell, if it is one statement, then it is a interactive mode. If it is more than, if one cell can take more than one line of code, then it works like a scripting mode. Okay, it works like a scripting mode. Okay, I'm trying to put 2 plus 2. Shift enter. It runs 4. It is an addition basically. I'm writing 5 minus 2. It's going to be a subtraction. I can multiply 4 with 3. This is multiplication. I can divide a number 8 divided by 2, which is a division. Till now you can see all these cells are executed one by one, which is called an interactive mode. I can write a sample program within the cell where you can run more than one line of script. Okay, so let us try. For example, it is like I'm trying to write a function. Basically this is a script. This is our script. should be stored in a .py file. Basically, when you wanted to execute a very big program, you should go with scripting method. So we have to write all the scripts in a .py file basically, so not a .ipynb. Now you can see here, right? This is ipynb. This is ipynb. This is Python notebook. This is nbms notebook. But whereas if you have to write more than one line of code, you have to use .py file. Okay, so we have two things here to understand this. So interactive mode, ipynb is okay, but whereas you wanted to use a scripting method, you have to write a file with .py extension. Okay, this is a big. Whenever you are using more than one line of code, you have to go with .py file. If it is single cell, you can use ipy notebook. Let's come back to our interpreter. Let me try to write a function def greet. I am going to greet someone. Okay, I am returning you. I am writing a text. Okay, hello. Alright, so I am in the cell, and in the same cell I am writing two more lines of codes. Let me call this function greet function, calling the function. Okay, greetings. Greeting is a variable. I am using the variable to us, and I am assigning this greet function response to greeting variable. I am going to pass PyLabs, Python AI Labs. Okay, so now I am going to print this. Let me run this. Great. I can pass Colab user. I am writing here. Okay, this is C is missing. Let me write C. You can pass your name. You can use the response. You can see the response printed by the Python interpreter. Let us dive into basic syntax and data types. Python has a simple syntax that is very easy to learn. Let's look at some basic data types. Okay. What are the built-in data types? Here numbers, strings, list, dictionaries, tuples, files, sets. Still you have many things like Boolean, bool, and none, and we have many more. Text, click on text. I am adding above it, so it is like I am writing. I can have a heading for this, hash numbers. This is data type, right? So I can write an integer, right? Slash hash int. I am writing an integer a is equal to 5. How I know whether it is integer or not? You can use type of here. You can see integer. Okay. Next, I am taking a value b is equal to 3.142. This is going to be a usually this is a float. Okay. Shift enter. Type b. Run this. We have float now. I can have another data variable. Hello Python. So when I execute this cell, automatically the value get assigned to the variable C. Now I can type check this. So now you can see this is string type. Okay, so we have this first here. This is basic data types. Basically, I can say it is basic data types. Numbers, string, list, dictionaries, tuple, file, sets. Okay, these are the various data sets that we have in basic Python. So in Python. Okay, still now you can see this C as a string type, and I can still have a boolean also, right? So I can have bool type. Bool is nothing but something like true or false. True. What happens is when I use type of D, you can see bool. So these are the basic data type. Okay, next let us discuss Python syntax. Okay, so basically unlike many other programming languages, Python uses indentation to define the code blocks. Okay, indentation is like it makes the code more readable and requires proper formatting. For example, if you wanted to check the, let me write here the indentation. So for example, I am writing a proper code like proper indentation. Okay, I am trying to indentation if true. True is a boolean, right? Print. This is correct. Correctly indented. Press enter again. If true. If true, print. This is also correctly indented. Right? This is also correctly indented. Let me run this now. As you can see, each code block is indented by a consistent number of spaces. Python will raise an error if the indentation is incorrect. Scroll down. For example, if I am trying to copy this and then try to post here, I am keeping this print a little bit. So this is when I run this, you can see the indentation error. Okay, you can see this is an accepted as an intended block after if statement on line 4. So you have to fix this. When I execute after adding the indentation, I can run it, it works. Alright. Okay. Now let us cover something about comments. Comments and docstring. See, till now you might have observed I have been using hash and some text in every cell. You can see right here from the beginning I have added hash addition, hash subtraction, hash multiplication. So this text after hash is a comment. Okay, this is a single line comment. Basically when you try to have the comment within a single line, you have to start with hash. This is for single line comment. Okay, and if you wanted to have multiple comment, then it comes as docstring. Okay, docstring. So let us docstring works within 3 quotes. Okay, so 3, enter. So if you write here, this is a multi-line comment or a doc string. You can write here in multi-lines. Okay, you have, if you wanted to use this doc string, basically most of the cases we will work with this kind of strings within function definitions. Okay, let us suppose I am writing a function. Def is, I'm starting with the def is the function definition, example function. This is a stock string for the example function. It explains what the function does. Okay, it explains what is the purpose of this function and all. Okay, I am passing this. I'm not going to do anything in it, just I am going to pass. Let me press shift enter to execute this cell. Now if I don't have anything in this example function to return, but let me give you something. Okay, let me return this is a demo function for doc string. Let me run shift enter. So if I am calling this one, I am calling example print example function. Okay, alright, it gives it gives the response coming from the function. This is a demo function for doc string, right? Single line function starts with hash, multi-line comment, and doc strings are closed ended in triple quotes. Doc strings basically used to describe the purpose of a function or a module. Till now we have covered writing and running your first program, understanding the Python interpreter, interactive mode versus scripting mode, basic syntax and data types, and comments and doc strings. I hope you find this introduction helpful and are excited to continue your Python journey. Thanks for watching and happy coding.